Well, hi there, Leo. This is Miss Jonah. This is Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about October. October is going to have the 4 weeks, so we'll have the 4 columns and the 3 rows as usual. I sound terrible. I had a cold last week, so here I am. I'm feeling much better, but I sound terrible. Sorry about that. We're going to go ahead and pull the 2 guiding cards for you from the Devine Abundance deck right here. Let's go ahead and they're pre-programmed, of course. So let's go ahead and lay them out and grab 2 cards for you. One more right there. All right. So let's go ahead and set these aside, Leo, and see what your cards are. Guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Nice. I like that very much. There you go. Guidance. You have guidance. You have a fixed star to follow. Hey, you know where you're going. It's no longer driving around in circles, looking for where to go. Perfect. And limitless. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. Limitless possibilities. Very cool. Love that. Yay. So we'll leave these here for you. Perfect. Limitless and guidance, or guidance and limitless, but I kind of like them in reverse, actually. So we'll do that. You have limitless guidance coming your way. Hey, perfect. So I love that very much. These are, of course, the Morgan-Greer deck. We're going to go ahead and they're pre-programmed. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of laying them out for you. I'm going to tell you what my guides were telling me for you. The general message for all signs this month is to know that it's time. All the waiting we've done and all the pausing and the hesitation and all that stuff we've been doing over the last couple of months, it's over. It's time to go. Let's go. Go forward. It's going to be awesome. Love that. So excited to see movement happening for us. That is so good. We waited. Now the timing is right. It's time to go. I think it has a little something to do with those eclipses coming up. So just keep that in mind. The other thing to know for you specifically, Leo, and that is to be steadfast. There's that thing going on where there's different areas for different Leos doing different things, right? And it's time to just stay the course, be a little bit relentless, you know what I'm saying? There's that feeling sometimes that it's plodding, it's intense. For some of you, it's going to be exactly like that. For others of you, but your relationships are either perfect or not great. So it's a combo deal and I'm trying to stay general in this way. But it's important for you as Leos to stay the course. I know it's weird. It's like, just if you can just don't give up, keep doing what's in front of you, and everything will get done. Okay, just don't give up yet. Okay, I know it feels weird to say that, and it doesn't sound happy, joyous, and free, but the truth remains that my Leos, the ones who stay with me and hang with me and want to follow along with me, I feel like they've been struggling, and I get that, but you're not alone, and I'm here for you. So that's the deal, is that I'm here for you. I want to make you as comfortable as possible through this process. It's been a few months since we had any whoop whoop fun stuff going on, and I know that that's been interesting, but it doesn't mean that you're any less of a person by any means, and I want you to stick around, and I want you to help. I want to help you in any way I can. So, but I do feel badly that there isn't any more There isn't a profound, happy pink cloud floating around in the Leo's world right now, and I'm sorry about that. If I could give everyone a happy pink cloud, I would, but I can't. So here we go. Let's talk about what's going on this month. For October, we have the 1st through the 7th, which is going to be this week right here. Let's talk about it. All right, the King of Wands is here. And the King of Wands is telling me that there is a like-minded person in your world who is going to be of assistance to you. This could be a bro, a pal. Somebody this week is going to be hanging out and being useful. I like that for you. The Two of Swords is here where you're blocked, telling me that there's something about you and you have some fears about something that are holding you back from this experience with this person, or this person's got you feeling nervous and uncertain. Okay, so there's a little fear factor. It doesn't mean that it's wrong to be a little afraid. It means that we'll talk about it more. Usually this speaks to wanting to be a little bit more vulnerable to work through the trouble that's blocking you. But on the other hand, you might be well on point because we have the Devil here as well. So we have, King of Wands, but we have you being nervous and your solution is the Devil. So that's interesting, right? Because the Devil speaks to throwing a grenade in your life and sabotaging yourself in some way. So that's a very interesting solution to a problem. We're going to look at this more in depth at the end of this reading. So let me continue with the rest of this month's reading and we'll get into it. All right. So we have the Ten of Wands here for you, Leo, for the next week over, the 8th through the 14th. Part of you is going to want to take your ideas and move on down the road. You're like, okay, I've had enough of that stuff. Let me get out of here. So whatever this is has you escaping the situation. Interesting. It won't be a good time to regroup. The Moon card is in the block department, letting me know that you are not in a position to assert yourself towards your dreams and goals this particular week. So you're going to need to just sort of sit still about that. And we have the Nine of Swords telling me that you are indeed in a position of having regrets about how you may have used your power, even if it was just to run away from the situation. So you're feeling regretful about that this particular week. Let's see what happens on the 15th through the 21st, right? Well, your finances are square. You have the old Seven of Pentacles here telling me that your finances are okay. They're not great, but you're not starving either. The Eight of Pentacles is here saying that, yes, work is on the no-no list right now. You're blocked from doing any serious work to make any more money. So keep that in mind. But you're also just going to stay on your own. This is the Hermit as your solution. Very interesting. Interesting energy this week. Enjoy a little alone time, I guess. And let the work stay out of your hair. All right? Now, the final week of October, the 22nd through the 28th, you're going to have some options in front of you, which I like to see. That's wonderful news. The Seven of Cups is here saying, guess what? Lots of stuff is happening. It's going to be great. Lots of opportunities. That's good news. New information about ways to make money will block you from moving forward. So that's the Page of Pentacles. Don't listen to anyone who's sharing information about how to make money because it's not going to help you out at all. But you will be getting the gift of finance. Someone else is going to be plopping some cash in your direction. Could be just a small find or an overpaid bill that comes to you. Don't be alarmed by it. It will be a windfall of some small amount, and that is nice. It's nice. It's like, hey, a little win. All right. So let's go ahead and set all of these cards aside, and we will get into specifically what is happening for you, Leo, for this first week of October, because we want to, right? So we'll do a little final mix up these cards for you, Leo, for the 1st through the 7th of October. Okay, let's get these really quick. And now let's get into this. All right, let's lay these out. Alrighty then, let's talk about it. We have the King of Wands. We were talking about somebody of like mind who's going to be around, but it also feels like they're not. That I mean, with all this stuff coming down the pike, you have a buddy in play, but is he a buddy really? Haha. Apparently, the Seven of Wands is here telling me that this person, while seemingly of like mind, is going to be a person that you need to help convince of what your ideas are. You'll need those convincing arguments. You'll need to get your point across. This is the Seven of Wands, and that is interesting to see that coming through for you. The Knight of Pentacles shows that you're going to be having to fight for your worth and value with this guy. So while he's a King of Wands, he doesn't feel like an ally. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't get you. He doesn't get what you believe in, and he doesn't think that you're worth much. So I'm going to say that maybe this King of Wands is not somebody you want to hang out with. Similar, but very different from who you are, okay? So he might be down to earth in some ways, but I wouldn't hang out with him. I'm sorry, he's got real not great energy, so just know that. He's not great. The Two of Swords, we were talking about how the area where you're blocked, there's this feeling with the Two of Swords that, you know, you've got a little fear factor that's blocking you right now. I think dealing with this person puts you in, this is somebody from your past, I think, and this person puts you on edge. You don't feel safe, you don't feel comfortable, you don't feel right. I think that if you wanted to, you could reach out to, you know, siblings, friends who know you and the other player, and just sort of talk about it and get through to the other side of it. And I think it will help you a lot. I really do think it could help you, and that would be good, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles here. This is a lady of financially minded lady who is paying attention to her finances and all that good stuff, who's playing a part in this area. But she's also blocking you, so she may not be particularly helpful in this situation. She seems to be somebody who wants to get in the way of whatever you're doing. So keep in mind that there will be a lady financially minded standing in the way of you moving forward. That's a drag. And the Chariot. There is no movement here. You cannot run away. You cannot do a geographical situation where you get up and leave. You can't change your job. You can't change the situation. You can't change where you live. None of those changes are possible. They will all block you. They're all blocked right now. Okay? So, the Devil is here as your solution, interestingly enough. And it doesn't feel very great. A very interesting week, Leo. My goodness. So the idea that your best thinking being self-sabotage, which is about like your negative thinking is being directed towards yourself instead of someone else, okay? And I want you to maybe not direct it toward yourself, okay? But if you can take that negative thinking you normally put towards yourself and put it towards where it belongs, then you won't be in such a uncomfortable position, right? Your dreams and goals are still at issue right now. This is the Moon card. We want you to pay attention to what your dreams and goals are. And realize that if you can just keep them in sight, it might keep you from really ruining yourself in the situation, because I don't think that it has anything to do I think you need to stay on point for yourself, okay? The moon is here saying stay on point for your dreams and goals. And the lovers is here saying that your personal counterpart, partner in life, is going to be helping you process all this and stay on point. So if you can be honest with this person about what's going on, they can help you not blow your life up tremendously. And I think that will be very helpful to you as you circumnavigate this situation, okay? Let's go ahead and do some clarifying cards, eh? We're going to clarify the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands because he feels very icky. I don't know why. Usually I like him a lot, but I don't like him this time. I don't like him at all. We'll clarify, I think, whoops, jumpers. Ugh. You and I both know I don't do jumpers, so we'll just stick those back in the pack. So let's see. We're going to talk about these cards, okay? Of course, we'll clarify the devil, but here we go. We'll clarify the King of Wands for Leo. Let's clarify the King of Wands for Leo. All right, King of Wands is right there. And the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands for Leo. Let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Swords. We're going to clarify the Two of Swords for Leo. And the Devil, of course. Cool. Okay, let's get into this. Let's get these out of the way. All right, we are going to talk about the King of Wands right now. King of Wands, higher view. Be aware of what you're doing fits the big picture, and ask yourself what new actions you can take to elevate higher. So, this card here is talking about getting a better, higher view as you approach the situation. So, as you're dealing with this guy, you want to definitely make sure you're looking at it from a higher perspective. Don't let him get all up in your face like this. You're going to pull him away and say, okay, from here, what do I see? What do I see? How much worth and value does this boy have in my life? I'm getting not much. Seven of Wands, divine masculine. There's excessive masculine energy that needs to be balanced in order to feel harmonious within. Take a step back and find a more feminine approach. Indeed. So while you're dealing with that guy, you're going to want to take a more feminine approach. Isn't it funny how they show you that super buff guy? So this is all about too much masculine energy in the same place. So too much dude energy. Okay, just kind of just chill it out. Pull back. Fighting for your worth and value with this guy, not even worth it. Just step away from it. Step away from him. Take the higher view. Now, let's talk about that Two of Swords, right? The labyrinth of life. You can choose to be lost in the labyrinth of life or use these trials as to harness your inner strength and come out stronger and wiser. So this is an opportunity for you to grow and learn through this process of dealing with this guy, okay? So use this as a lesson and an opportunity to get better and grow and feel better and stronger within yourself, because you can and you will, Leo. This is going to be awesome for you. You're going to come through. It's going to be great. Okay, don't let this guy win. Remember, in the global perspective, this guy doesn't mean a damn thing, okay? So that's the most important thing to know. He's not important, all right? Except in what you learn and how you treat yourself and how you come out of it. So, okay, now let's read about the devil. Initial spark. There's potential in a person or situation to develop into something in the future. How you approach it is up to you. Oh, perfect, right? For the devil, the initial spark. So all this insanity and craziness and this person who's making you feel like these weird feelings, it's going to turn you, it's going to help you grow perfectly. I like that with the labyrinth right there. But there's an initial spark in here somewhere. There's beauty in the depths of the situation, depending on how you look at it. So careful how you look at it. Don't turn it inside out on yourself. This is all about them, right? Remember that it's all about them. And in the global perspective, they don't really matter. Okay? Stay focused on you and your goals. Your goals and dreams are very important right now. We're very excited about that. And your partner in life. Your partners in life, whether these are sibs or partners and lovers, relationships, whatever, you have support, okay? So let those people support you through this process, okay? But don't let this guy make you crazy, all right? So stay strong. Stay here. Stay with me. I got you, Leo. I got you. Let's go. All right? Come back next week and we will talk it through, okay? I can't wait to see what happens next week for you, the 8th through the 14th, all right? Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a comment. Let me know how this is hitting you through the eyes, and let me know what the situation is, because, man, I can feel it. I feel it in my heart for you, and I'm so intensely bummed that this is going on for you, but I want to be there for you, okay? So let me do that. I will be here. I will watch for you and your comments, and I will respond personally, okay? Thank you so much for being here, and we'll talk soon.